Sports Gaming Universe.
Hello and welcome to Sports Gaming Universe channel here on YouTube, and welcome back to my Chicago Cubs franchise series here in MLB 14 The Show. The Cubs are off to a 7-5 start, and they've got a 2-game set at Yankee Stadium against the New York Yankees, who are 8-5. Both teams off to a good start. Something's got to give here when these two play each other, though. And the first of the 2-game series will be Jackie Robinson Day. So we're honoring a legend. Everybody will wear 42 today, and we're going to get it going in the Bronx up next. So the Cubs and Yankees, both with decent starts, and this should be a fun 2-game set. If you're the Chicago Cubs, you gotta love being at a 7-5 record with the lineup you are putting out there. Let's just put it this way, they are not world beaters on paper. We'll see what Edwin Jackson can do today. He's 1-1. Going against Michael Pineda, hopefully there'll be no foreign substances on his neck, his glove, or anywhere otherwise. So you see our starting lineup, and that is what we're gonna send out against Pineda. So we've got a runner on first, and he's about to get picked off. Nice move by Edwin Jackson there. You can see not only is it Jackie Robinson Day and everyone's wearing 42, but both teams digging way back in the throwback department. As far as uniforms here, we're talking old flannels and stuff, as we are going with about as basic a uniform as you could see right there. And Edwin Jackson getting a strikeout, getting out of this inning. So nice job by him early on. We go to the bottom of the second, and that's going to be a strikeout. He's getting Alfonso Soriano, the ex-Cub. So hold up a second. Why is A-Rod on this roster? This is Operation Sports Rosters. Why would A-Rod be in here? I don't like it. I'm going to plunk him. Get out of here. I don't want you on this roster. A-Rod's like, I didn't put myself on here. Don't hit me about it. But that, you know, that's pretty much goes back to last year, Road to the Show. Every time I saw him, I was going to plunk him. And it pays off because Jeter pops up here and will end the inning. So no damage done by plunking A-Rod. It felt good. And I don't know how many times we can get away with doing that, though, before there are warnings and ejections. So we'll have to be careful moving forward. Possibly Jeter is not able to come through, so we go to the top of the third, and this is going to be grounded to A-Rod, who spins around and throws the ball right in the ground. Way to go, buddy. Nice throw. You're really helping your team out there. Still, I don't know if it's the team that made this move after the year started, realizing that his attributes were worth a call-up. But, I mean, why is A-Rod available in the Operation Sports roster? Shouldn't he just be, I don't know, not on there at all to begin with? I'm not sure. Anyone can explain, Mauer Morno, I mean, anybody who's got some insight into the process, why A-Rod's on there, go ahead and let me know. Otherwise, whatever. It is what it is, but I didn't think I'd have to be dealing with him. So Kelly Johnson coming up to the plate, a respectable 303 average on the early season. And with a 1-2 count, he is impressively going to hit this to the left center field gap. That's going to get to the fence, and he should have a double when all is said and done, taking our time getting this in here. But finally we hit the cutoff, and it is indeed a double for Kelly Johnson. So the Yankees are looking to start something, and we'll have to see if Ellsbury or anyone else in this lineup can come through and drive him home. Jacoby Ellsbury already 1 for 1 on the ball game, and looking for a hit in his second trip. It is going to be through, past the second baseman, past the pitcher. Nobody could get a glove on it, and that scores a run, and then a sloppy throw home, and Ellsbury very wisely takes second base. We're melting down out in the field a little bit. We gotta cut down the errors and make some smart plays here on cutoffs. And this looks like it is also going to the gap, this time in right center. That is going to get down for an extra base hit and an RBI. Just like that, it's 2-0 Yankees. There is a nice hit by Beltran, driving in a run. We'll see a replay as he gets this one. No mistake there. The mistake was leaving that pitch in the zone, and the Yankees take advantage of it. This is really hard. Not only is everybody wearing 42, but these really nondescript throwbacks. Hey, look it! Speaking of throwback, Edwin Jackson just threw that right behind Alex Rodriguez's back, and he takes offense to it. We're going to get into it a little bit here. He's accusing the catcher of maybe calling for that, and he's probably right. We're throwing at him all day long if we can. Still no warning from the umpire, which is interesting since he got plunked the first time up. And, well, it's a 3-2 count. We missed him the first time. Let's throw at him again. Ooh, almost at his head there. This might cause some problems. Everybody getting hot and bothered now. Oh, I'm sure that warning is coming. We finally got it out of the umpire. I'm surprised he waited that long, but he does warn both benches. And things are at a critical state right now. The Cubs don't want to see any part of Alex Rodriguez on a baseball field in 2014, and, well, frankly, he shouldn't be there. He's a cheater. Get him off the field. So Mike Olt comes up now. I don't know. Are they going to plunk one of our guys? I'd be a little worried about it. Maybe they just don't care. Maybe they don't care if A-Rod gets drilled. But speaking of getting drilled, Mike Olt drills this pitch to left center field, and did it clear the bullpen? Man, he really hit that one. So Mike Olt solo shot, and it's now 2-1. The Cubs get on the board. Yeah, he sure did hit it. 429 feet. Let's see. Did it clear those bullpens in left center field? If not, he sure drove the ball far. Yeah, hit the back wall, it looked like. So good job by Olt hitting yet another homer. And Rizzo comes up later on in the ball game with a runner on. This is in the top of the 6th. Nobody out. He's going to take this the opposite field to left. Straightaway left. And it's gone. 2-run homer puts the Cubs in the lead. So they play some long ball here, and 2 home runs now put them up on the board ahead of the Yankees 3-2. You see where that pitch was located. And it was not missed by Anthony Rizzo. He goes to the left field seats, and we've got a lead. These fans, despite the Yankees losing right now, are going to get their groove on. Check this out. We've seen fan shots, but I have not seen this dance number as of yet. Wow, you've outdone yourself. That is great on the developer's part. So this is a base hit off the mound. It's going to get into center field, and it looks like, oh yeah, it'll tie the game. Not even being able to come up with a throw on the play because he bobbled the ball. So we have a 3-3 ball game, and this is the bottom of the 9th, and could this be a walk-off homer? Oh, he hit it to the fence. It was that close, but we will have extra innings tonight here at the stadium. 3-3, end of 9. So we move along in the action here. We're going to have a pinch hitter. Junior Lake is coming to the plate. After sitting there for quite some time tonight, he will grab a bat and try to do something for the Cubs, try to put them up. So it is the top of the 10th, 1 out, 1-2 count, and he finds a pitch he likes. He rips it to left center field. It is going to get into the gap. Center fielder cuts it off, but here comes the runner around third, trying to score, and he does. He beats the sweep tag. It's 4-3 Cubs. They've taken the lead in the 10th. And they have a chance to win a ball game here at Yankee Stadium. Let's see that swing. You got to credit Junior Lake coming off the bench and delivering such a clutch hit. The double and the RBI. So let's see if we can close this down. Jose Veras again. Okay, you remember the last game. It was a meltdown in St. Louis. That's a foul ball. Rizzo dives for it. I bet you he wishes he hadn't dove for it. He's hurt. He's hurt his tricep. That's not good. He's going to have to come out of the game just for diving for a foul ball? Come on, man. I guess I got to not do that, huh? So Rizzo comes out, precautionary. I don't know how bad it is, but he's going to have to be replaced. So we go to John Baker, our backup catcher, and also plays a second position of first base. Lucky for us, we can plug him in there. That is a base hit under the glove of Mike Olt, and they've got a runner, and oh, let's not get Veras started again. The meltdown in St. Louis. It probably is still fresh on his mind. That's a base hit. Baker cannot get a glove on it. We got runners at first and second. And this is getting scary once again. We have nobody out. Now we had 2 outs in St. Louis before things went wrong. And we're not even waiting for that. That's another base hit. Runner's going to stop at third. They're not going to try to send him. So we've got the bases loaded, nobody out, and I think they've seen enough of Veras. Man, once again, he can't get it done. James Russell is going to come in to try to salvage things here, but you got to be really careful. You got the winning run on second base right now. As far as Jose Veras goes, I think he's going to be getting replaced by Madsen really quickly here. Call him up from AAA. That's a base hit. We've got a tie game. Will they send the winning run home? No. They leave him at third, but it is still bases loaded. And still nobody out. Ichiro came through with the pinch hit and ties the ball game. Now we're going to call on Blake Parker, the right-hander, to match up against the right-handed hitter, and guess who it is? Alex Rodriguez. Oh boy. Well, we can't hit him this time. That'd be ball game. 3-2 count. You can't miss here. That's a base hit, and it's over. Once again, we have blown a save and blown a game. This time in the 10th inning. Oh man, this is becoming heartache for Cubs fans. Games we could have potentially won had we had a closer nail things down. Jose Veras at it again. Now, he wasn't out there when the game ended, but he did the damage by loading the bases. Carlos Beltran, your player of the game, and file it again under a game that got away from the Cubbies. Not only did we blow the game, but we got our first baseman hurt as well. We need to check on him in between games here, and yep, he's got an injury. Luckily, it says just a day or two. We're going to keep him active, and obviously he's going to have to be on the bench for this second game in the series. So we're going to go ahead and keep him active and move along to the next day's game. Again, in Major League Baseball, as in any professional sport, you need to have a short memory. You need to file away those tough losses and come right back and be ready the next day. We send Jason Hamill out to the mound today. He's already got 2 runners on in the first, and that's a base hit past Baker. And then we have a defensive meltdown. I just did not play that well. Apparently, runners will come around to score. It is 2-0 on that double. Okay, well, that's not the way we want to start. Maybe we can get out of the inning with just that being the... No, never mind. That's a base hit to center. That's going to score another run unless this throw is amazing. And it was pretty good, but it's not in time. He really would have had to have a perfect throw to beat him there. And it's 3-0 Yankees. We go to the bottom of the second, and this ball is driven deep to left center field and gone into the bullpens. It is a 2-run homer, 5-0 now Yankees. Jacoby Ellsbury comes through and gives his team some breathing room, and not to be outdone, Mark Teixeira sends a text message to straightaway right and gone. It's another 2-run homer. The Yankees out 7-0, and they've blown this game wide open. Mark Teixeira, 2-run jack, and the Yankees all over Jason Hamill. That will be his last batter of the game, and well, it should have been a couple batters ago because this is a disaster. 7-0 now, top of the third. Starlin Castro wants to join the party. He will hit a solo home run to right center and gets the Cubs on the board. Now you got to start somewhere. It's now 7-1, courtesy of our shortstop. 10-1 now in the 7th inning. Mike Olt is going to go deep again. This one to left and into the seats. So these are solo homers. We need people on if we were to get back into this game. That makes it 10-2. But we are in big-time trouble. Fast forward to the 9th inning. Same score. Scherholtz is going to ground out to Jeter, and ball game is over. The Yankees sweep the 2-game series, and the Cubbies are skidding a little bit now, maybe showing a little bit of their true colors with this roster they have. There are holes here. Rizzo, kind of mad he can't be out there today and contribute. I don't know that he would have made much difference in a 10-2 drubbing, but this is frustrating nonetheless. They've blown 2 games, and they weren't even in this one, not even competitive. Mark Teixeira, your player of the game, and rightfully so. So there you go. The 2-game sweep for the Yankees leaves the Cubs now, what are we at? Probably 7-7 on the season. Jason Hamill, that is a rough loss. He got beat up there. So, yep, we are 7 up and 7 down, and the next series will be a 3-game set against Cincinnati. We do get Anthony Rizzo back, which is nice, but bad news from the farm. Javier Baez has been hurt, and they're looking at 3 to 4 weeks. That will stunt his progress. Was hoping to get him up to the majors sooner than later. That will be delayed now. So some tough times for the Cubs. They got to figure some things out. We will see you next time with more Chicago Cubs franchise. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and join the SGU team. Like the SGU Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter. Go ahead and subscribe to SGU here on YouTube so you don't miss daily videos. And last but not least, follow us on Twitch for live streaming goodness.